Hello, my name is Andrew Gonzalez, and today my group and I will be talking about artificial intelligence in enterprise systems in the banking, financial, and utility sectors. My colleagues Anne, Noemi, and Louis will be talking about what artificial intelligence is, its implication to the banking, financial, and utility sector, as well as also going through use cases for artificial intelligence in enterprise systems for these sectors.
We'll start by defining artificial intelligence. So AI refers to the concept that technology can think and perform tasks like humans through the use of software and algorithms. Through deep learning, genetic algorithms, and natural language processing, AI can train machines to recognize patterns in large amounts of data. AI allows a system to interpret and learn from that external data, and using what the system has learned, it allows for the achievement of specific goals and tasks. This technology can be so seamless that users are mostly unaware that they have interacted with it. In order for an organization to successfully implement AI technology within their enterprise systems, certain criteria need to be met. First, the organization must have a well-developed data environment if they're going to reap the benefits of AI. Firms will need to employ data scientists to parse the data and extract insights. Secondly, the implemented AI needs to align well with firm goals. A McKinsey study found that uncertain returns were the primary reason for not adopting AI. The adoption of AI must be an organization-wide initiative. Third, there should be guidelines for how and when AI should be implemented. The AI's capability and role should be clearly defined. Fourth, AI will change the nature of the organization as job tasks change and new roles are introduced. Firms need to establish how they will prepare for these changes. Finally, firms need to address ethical and privacy concerns. They need to establish what types of data can and cannot be used. Also, human biases can present in AI. Organizations should know how they will tackle confirmation bias. There are three major types of enterprise systems: CRM, SCM, and ERP. I'll discuss AI's role in CRM and SCM. To define CRM, it is a customer relationship management technology meant to manage a company's relationships and interactions with existing and potential customers. These systems are vital in enhancing customer loyalty, increasing revenue, and providing a competitive advantage. AI CRM can optimize business processes in the following ways. First, it can automate routine tasks, reducing time and creating more space for the completion of more analytical tasks. The CRM system can then provide accurate recommendations and aid in decision-making. Salespeople will be able to target specific demographics and build relationships that lead to closed deals. Second, AI can help in deriving patterns from historical data. This type of data can give insights into customers and help to categorize them. This can aid in the prioritization of leads that should be pursued. Third, AI aids in customer service and retention by gathering large data sets in order to build customer profiles. Using target profiles makes for a more customized customer experience, enhancing satisfaction and guaranteeing retention. Fourth, AI can create a roadmap for organizations. It can help in mapping the processes from generating a lead to closing a deal. This can guide a sales team to better results. Finally, AI can act as a virtual assistant. Data capturing activities and responding to customer inquiries can be automated. AI can use this data to tailor customer approaches. Let's look at a few examples of AI CRM tools. Sugar CRM developed a product called Hint, which automates searches and provides inputs for collecting corporate and personal profiles. Zoho has created a software called Zia, which is conversational AI assistant. Salesforce has an AI tool called Einstein, which delivers predictions and recommendations on customer data. The second enterprise system defined is SCM. Supply chain management systems are interorganizational and enable companies to efficiently handle the flow of goods from suppliers to customers. AI can create value in SCM in the following areas. First, more accurate forecasting and optimizing demand can be achieved through the use of AI by predicting data, such as the use of machine learning to use historical sales data in tandem with real-time data. Second, production is improved by means of robotics, optimizing assets and processes and improving quality and reliability. Third, AI in promotion and pricing has been done with the use of digital ads and the use of AI tools like Quill, which is used to create news and drive clicks to news sites. Fourth, AI in technologies like computer vision can be used to deliver a more customer user experience, making the user experience richer and more convenient. Finally, smart retailing and manufacturing have been improved by the use of virtual assistants and advanced robotics, increasing production without sacrificing quality. The following are AI approaches used in SEM. Case-based reasoning is used in decision support and problem diagnosis. Engineering problems can be solved by referring to similar cases from the past, which can be adapted to current issues. Multi-agent systems can be used to complete human-like activities, like storage allocation and deployment scheduling. Fuzzy logic can be used to address problems with a good deal of complexity and uncertainty, applied to various areas of decision support. Artificial neural networks learn by examples that correspond to the way a human brain learns. They can be used to evaluate feasibility of manufacturing processes. Integrated intelligence systems are incorporated to solve problems of high complexity. ANNs and fuzzy logic can be integrated to improve strengths and mitigate any risks between the two systems. For example, in the use of decision-making concerned with foreign exchange rates. Now that we've covered AI in enterprise systems more broadly, we'll discuss AI as it relates to the finance and banking industry specifically.
I will be discussing how artificial intelligence elements are being used within the banking and financial sectors. I will discuss how machine learning and robotic process automation are incorporated in enterprise systems in this industry. Machine learning is under the umbrella of artificial intelligence. It also provides systems with the ability to learn from data and build models that require intensive human involvement. Machine learning algorithms are taught to use data to detect trends and gather data to make recommendations. They learn from humans over time to enable them to perform a function by gaining experience. So how is it used? Machine learning is used in banks and the financial sector to help with fraud monitoring, financial trading, anti-money laundering, credit scoring, customer escalation management, and marketing. These machine learning algorithms learn the behavior from human operators, which help them perform a function over time. The algorithms are used to analyze large quantities of data and detect trends. So whether a customer is looking to apply for a loan or investment options, or even opening up an account, machine learning virtual assistants can help the firms to determine which products to recommend or to market to their existing or potential new customers. So machine learning benefits, what are they? The algorithms are faster than humans to analyze data and produce output, and they are extremely cost effective. An example of machine learning are virtual assistants. Virtual assistants are used to engage customers by mimicking human behaviors by providing personalized assistance. So a couple of examples of virtual assistants are Bank of America's Erica and Capital One's Eno. So basically it's just personalized assistance asking you what you're wanting to do, specifically in the banking world, whether it's do you want to open up an account or look for a specific transaction that was done. So things of that nature, that's how banks are using machine learning and artificial intelligence. Another example of machine learning is chatbots. Chatbots are a popular choice because not only do they engage with customers and decrease handling time and cost, but they also influence which products and services are designed. It is estimated that chatbots may handle between 70 and 80% of service requests from customers. So what are the benefits of chatbots? Chatbots engage and aid users with help in navigating information and sites. They are also available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, thereby them catering to a customer demand. They help with answering questions. They're available everywhere, so it's also in other countries. It's not just locally. Ultimately, chatbots are a great CRM tool for the business, which allows them to cut costs and increase their marketing potential to existing and new customers. Next is robotic process automation, or RPA. So robotic process automation is defined as the application of technologies to configure computer software or a robot to capture and interpret existing applications for processing a transaction, manipulating data, triggering responses, and communicating with other digital systems. So what is a good candidate for RPA? A good candidate for RPA is any task which is repetitive in nature, that can be defined, or is rule-based. So for example, the ability to open or close accounts, or reconciling bank statements, customer inquiries, anything that's repetitive in nature is a good candidate for RPA. So where is RPA used? RPA has been identified to be used not only in accounting, but also in fraud protection, algorithmic trading, dispersals and payments, self-service, chatbots, anti-money laundering, pattern detection, and know your customer process. So basically customer relationships. And what are the benefits? The benefits of RPA are that they are available 24 hours a day. These processes they're available 7 days a week and all year long. It is extremely efficient and allows employees to focus on other important work and tasks and not a repetitive task. This allows them to not only learn new skills, but also to focus on other important work. RPA is important because it does help meet the increasing demand, again, of the customer.
Hello, everyone. The next three areas we wanted to cover are regarding AI applications that we're currently seeing in the financial market, credit card fraud detection, and overall just how it's redefining the banking and financial industry. First off, on this slide, we have the applications in finance regarding the financial market. So overall, the economic and social well-being of developing countries are pretty much become highly dependent on the behavior of that country's financial sector. This is a crucial building block for the private sector development. There's been high demand to solve time-variant problems, and this demand over time, especially over the past decade, has been growing rapidly. This has caused growing interest in three artificial financial techniques that you see here on the slide: the artificial neural networks, expert systems, and the hybrid intelligence systems. And we're going to look into that and how these are having impacts on the enterprise ERP systems across an organization. So in regards to the artificial neural networks, these are pretty much computational modeling tools that are used to model and resolve complex real-world problems. It's a popular tool for financial decision-making, and various studies have shown that this has the following potential corporate applications within 3 or 4 specific areas: financial simulation, predicting investors' behavior, financial evaluation, and credit approval. Moving on, expert systems. These are pretty much defined as a computer system with a well-organized body of knowledge that imitates expert problem-solving skills. So we've used and seen research that uses these expert systems that are widely used in applications such as investment, taxation, and accounting, just to name a few of those. And what it does, it provides a powerful and flexible means of obtaining solutions to a variety of problems whenever human expertise in a particular area is not available. So these come very handy in those situations. And lastly, hybrid intelligence systems. These are efficient and robust learning systems that pretty much does that by definition the hybrid approach to it, which integrates intelligent techniques to problem solving while integrating other conventional computer systems such as spreadsheets and database that we all love and use. And 3 financial domains that I wanted to highlight here with the hybrid intelligence systems is that they're pretty much well used in credit evaluation, portfolio management, and financial prediction and planning. So moving on to the next slide, we have here the use of AI for credit card fraud detection. So what I wanted to highlight here is that in today's day and age, we all know that credit cards play a role in pretty much today's society's economic growth. And what this does is that it reduces the expenditure of government, on manufacturing and distributing those paper cash and coins. So because of this, this area has been feeding grounds for all these fraudsters and scammers. And knock on wood, we don't want any of you to be or fall into this credit card fraud. But it is as prevalent as it is now as it has been in recent years. One of the key credit card fraud detection methods that are used today and widely used is artificial intelligence. And what it does, it with the use of that and the incorporation of geolocation and data mining, it increases the techniques used and increases the accuracy of anomalies. So there's a very fast detection speed and amazing accuracy rating. So whenever there's fraud or considered to be fraud with your credit card, banks and other institutions can easily pinpoint, what went wrong, where, and pretty much, trying to evaluate and understand who was the scammer or fraudster in that particular situation. So it's a way of mitigating that credit card fraud. not just across the industry and in particular instances. Next slide we have here is it's just overall how artificial intelligence is redefining banking and financial industry. In recent years, AI applications have been offering business solutions to create a business that's more efficient and has better customer service. As a result, the two key areas that I wanted to highlight here are automation on banking operations and customer engagement. For the automation of banking operations, this pretty much enhances the use of AI enhances decision making and improves analytical capabilities while automating processes that we've all come familiar with, such as lending. In lending, models of AI ensures that only worthy applications by users with low credit risk get through and high risk applications are rejected. In insurance, for instance, providers are using AI to assess the pricing of individuals and marking highly personalized insurance products. And lastly, the customer engagement portion that I wanted to highlight is AI-based agents have been developed as chatbots that have been widely adopted by major global commercial banks such as Bank of America, Chase, and Capital One. I'm sure many of us in our personal banking have come across chatbots, and specifically when dealing with customer service. And by that, the benefits of using chatbots are enormous. I mean, research shows that 85% of all customer service interactions by the end of 2020, chatbots are dealing with 85% of those, and the potential savings is estimated to be about $8 billion by 2022 across the industry.
Hello, my name is Andrew Gonzalez, and I'll be discussing artificial intelligence and utility enterprise systems. Artificial intelligence in the utility sector is being adopted into customer service, asset management, field operations, and finance and accounting. So artificial intelligence in enterprise asset management systems. So for utilities, the primary asset that they own is their distribution and transmission networks, as that serves as the backbone of the company, allowing for energy to be moved from a source such as a nuclear plant out all the way to customers' actual property. So EAM systems likewise serve as a system of record for utility assets. And by using AI in conjunction with these systems, utilities are unlocking great potential to improving their enterprise systems. So a use case for using artificial intelligence in enterprise asset management systems is like one that we saw at Georgia Power, where a process they used every year to inspect their transmission lines had them go, inspect 17,000 plus miles of transmission lines using helicopters. And during these inspections, they were essentially checking if insulators, as we see here, were broken, flashed, or contaminated. Inspection flights that gathered pictures like these essentially gathered about 100,000 plus of these kind of types of pictures. And they were geotagged photographs, so they kind of also had location data behind them. Georgia Power was manually actually going through hundreds of thousands of these images with people. And as you can see, Georgia Power was looking for an alternative solution to having to use human capital for this. Well, through the work of Esri and IBM, a solution was proposed, a three-phase solution that had the gathering of geotagged images from aerial inspections, which were subsequently processed through a visual recognizer that IBM Watson had. And essentially this recognizer identified whether an asset was damaged or if it was fine. If it was damaged, it was essentially flagged and it was, processed into a layer on a map so it can be seen. Well, the outcome was that the implementation of the solution allowed Georgia Power to now identify assets that were damaged, as we can see on the red dot on the map. The benefits in addition to that were that Georgia Power was able to save time and capital, as well as to ensure that their enterprise asset management system information was up to date and up to code. So this is an example of a use case for artificial intelligence that's active today in a utility. Artificial intelligence and enterprise systems of the banking, financial, and utility industries is truly opening up the door of boundless innovation and potential for these industries, as we've seen throughout this presentation. Thank you so much for allowing us to share this with you. We hope you have a great day.